Hi everyone, welcome. Happy Easter for those of you who are following along on the exact days. If not, then use this time as maybe a happy new life situation, a new way of seeing the world. So today's lesson with this beautiful book, A Course in Miracles, is 92. And yes, the miracle is miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. That is what we are asked to recall and remember, because this is a truth we're being shown here. This is the truth of the world that we think we see is not true. That is covered in darkness, and we've been given the darkness so much focus. So we're going to deep dive into this lesson today, and links are under this video if you want to learn more and read it in your own time. So let's get reading. Today's lesson, miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. That is the statement to keep in our minds today. The idea for today is an extension of the previous one. You do not think of light in terms of strength and darkness in terms of weakness. That is because your idea of what seeing means is tied up with the body and its eyes and brain. Thus you believe that you can change what you see by putting little bits of glass before your eyes. This is among the many magical beliefs that come from the conviction you are a body and the body's eyes can see. You also believe the body's brain can think. If you but understood the nature of thought, you could but laugh at this insane idea. It is as if you thought you held the match that lights the sun and gives it all its warmth, or that you held the world within your hand, securely bound until you let it go. Yet this is no more foolish than to believe the body's eyes can see, the brain can think. Yes, it's like, whoa. Yeah, we definitely do think these eyes are how we are actually seeing the world, but the eyes are just creating the illusion that is coming from the mind. We think the brain thinks thoughts. Science has even shown that they can't find where thoughts are coming from in the brain. Maybe that's because they're coming from somewhere else. It is God's strength in you that is the light in which you see, as it is his mind with which you think. His strength denies your weakness. It is your weakness that sees through the body's eyes, peering about in darkness to behold the likeness of itself. The small, the weak, the sickly and the dying, thus in need, the helpless and afraid, the sad, the poor, the starving and the joyless. They are seen through eyes that cannot see and cannot bless. Strength overlooks these things by seeing past appearances. It keeps its steady gaze upon the light that lies beyond them. It unites with light, of which it is a part. It sees itself. It brings the light in which your self appears. In darkness you perceive a self that is not there. Strength is the truth about you. Weakness is an idol, falsely worshipped and adored, that strength may be dispelled, and darkness rule where God appointed that there should be light. Because we think light is like the switching of a light, don't we? And we think that it's like the day light. We class it as that. That's our, again, meaning we've given it. But the light that this course is trying to get us to see is something about a transition in perspective. Seeing things in a new light, a new way of seeing the world. That's the light we're asked to see, because what we're looking at right now and what the meanings, it's all darkness, 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 darkness. So strength is something so different that we have to experience. We can't really explain it in words, we have to experience it. Strength comes from truth and shines with light its source has given it. Weakness reflects the darkness of its maker. It is sick and looks on sickness, which is like itself. Truth is a saviour and can only will for happiness and peace for everyone. It gives its strength to everyone who asks, in limitless supply. It sees that lack in anyone would be a lack in all, and so it gives its light that all may see and benefit as one. Its strength is shared, that it may bring to all the miracle in which they will unite in purpose and forgiveness and in love. Weakness, which looks in darkness, cannot see a purpose in forgiveness and in love. It sees all others different from itself, and nothing in the world that it would share. It judges and condemns, but does not love. In darkness it remains to hide itself and dreams that it is strong and conquering, a victor over limitations, but grow in darkness to enormous size. Huh. So true. We're this separate little thing, and I can overcome all of these things, and when I do overcome them, I am a successful, strong, independent individual. All of that is such nonsense that we've been creating. We are already powerful, we're already successful, we're already these things. We don't need to be, do, see, all of these things. We don't need to do all of that. We already are that. And we just need to embody that. It's like go backwards, go inside and change the shell. Because inside, we've created an external world that is not real. Go inside and shift your perspective to the person that you are, which is a connection with the divine source beyond all of this. It's just too huge for us to comprehend in the mind, because the mind spends so much time grasping its little tiny aspect, thinking this is what, I'm going to create my own little world, and I'm going to keep it separate, and I'm going to conquer everything, and I'm going to be bigger than you, the huge source that is here just loving on us all. It's not here to harm any of us. The one that's harming us is the one that's trying to pull away and to be this little weak thing that it doesn't need to be. So it's like we've got to relinquish it, relinquish our strength, because our strength then will become a huge power within, and we'll feel connected to this amazing world. And there's the ice cream van. It fears and it attacks and hates itself, and darkness covers everything it sees, leaving its dreams as fearful as itself. No miracles are here, but only hate. It separates itself from what it sees, while light and strength perceive themselves as one. The light of strength is not the light you see. It does not change and flicker and go out. It does not shift from night to day and back to darkness till the morning comes again. The light of strength is constant, sure as love, forever glad to give itself away, because it cannot give but to itself. No one can ask in vain to share its sight, and none who enters its abode, can leave without a miracle before his eyes, and strength and light abiding in his heart. Because we are one with that love, and it is one with us. And it's like when it gives to us, it's giving to itself. And when we give to ourselves, we're giving to others. It's like it's a reciprocal co-creation, amazing energy, whatever. Like what these are just words. I can't really explain what it is. And this course is it's a wonderful way of using our language to get us to this truth. The strength in you will offer you the light and guide you, seeing so you do not dwell on idle shadows that the body's eyes provide for self-deception. Strength and light unite in you, and where they meet, your self stands ready to embrace you as its own. Such is the meeting place we try today to find and rest in. For the peace of God is where yourself, his daughter, is waiting now to meet itself again and be as one. Let us give 20 minutes twice today to join this meeting. Let yourself be brought unto yourself. Its strength will be in light, which the gift of sight is given you. Leave then the dark a little while today, and we will practice seeing in the light, closing the body's eyes and asking truth to show us how to find the meeting place of self and self, where light and strength are one. So we're spending 20 minutes twice today to sit and close our eyes and ask for that light and strength to be shown to us, to, give us the experience we need to really embrace who we are. And it's giving that 20 minutes of quiet time and a willingness and a faith to reach it within ourselves, that your true self will be revealed to you when you let go of the external world, the world of meaning. Let it all go. Go in, close your eyes, and ask for the light and strength to be shown within you so that you can be transformed. That's what we're asking in these 20 minutes. So morning and evening we will practice thus. After the morning meeting, we will use the day in preparation for the time at night when we will meet again in trust. Let us repeat as often as we can the idea for today and recognize that we are being introduced to sight and led away from darkness to the light, where only miracles can be perceived. Another wonderful lesson of really just going quiet, isn't it? It's like there's so much noise and busyness and thoughts to be had. This is a real meditation practice today. It's a time to give yourself 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening, and maybe more if you have the time, to really just take yourself inside. Take yourself inside to where the love is and where the love is waiting to unite with you, and allow that beautiful energy to just unfold within you, to show you the truth of who you are, to just bring that light and strength into your world forevermore, because it is always there. It doesn't come and go. It is always there. It's our willingness and faith to be there with it, to stay with it forever. So the lesson today: miracles are seen in light, and light and strength are one. That's our lesson. Enjoy it, enjoy the practices, and we'll be back tomorrow for another lesson. Take care. Thanks now. Bye.